So tomorrow is my son's first day back to school, and it just like snuck up on us so fast, and I am not ready. My makeup's rubbing off. It's late. I'm tired. A little backstory. His father left towards the end of the school year. We had an apartment together, and my son attended kindergarten at this school there. And there was a bus that would come to the apartment, and then he went the whole school year there. His first ever year of school. He didn't go to pre-K because of the pandemic. Would have been virtually anyway, so whatever. He didn't go to pre-K, so he did kindergarten, and now going into first grade. But because I couldn't afford, because I'm a stay-at-home mom, I have no income of my own. Like, I was the homemaker. My husband was the one making the money, so when he left, I couldn't keep the apartment. I couldn't afford it. And now I'm kind of staying with my mom. It's complicated. So we're here now, but I was going to try and get housing until I can figure out work and stuff. The waiting list, I somehow got pushed farther back on the waiting list. So now it might be a year before I get housing. I had a few options. I was going to try and register him where the housing place was, so if I got housing in the next few months or something, that he would already be in that school district, he'd already be registered, and I would just drive him the first few months if I needed to. But since housing, I'm finding out, could take over a year to get, I kind of scratched that idea. And then my next best thing was where I'm currently at right now. Just go ahead and put him in that school district because I might be here for a year. Well, they don't want me here. So now my dad got a house with his new wife, and he has his old house, and if I take over the mortgage and all the payments, if I can manage to pay all the bills on my own, then I can stay there. So I didn't want to do that because I don't know if I can hold a job with my health issues, and I'm trying to look into disability, but I don't know if I'll be able to get it. And if not, I'm gonna have to work or we are gonna be homeless. And, obviously, I don't know. I'm just so stressed out right now. But basically, I registered him to a school here, but in a few months, he's gonna be in a different school district. So then I'm gonna have to drive him to this school. But point is, I waited so long to register him, and I literally waited until the Friday before the Monday. So like, school starts tomorrow, Monday, today's Sunday, and then Friday or Thursday is when I registered him. And like, meet the teacher was that same day that I went to the office and registered him to that school. And she's like, well, he's not on my list. I was like, yeah, we just kind of registered 10 minutes ago. So everything's a mess, but I waited so long, and like, it has snuck up on me so fast. Like, I am not ready for him to be in first grade. I did get him a book bag. I do have some school supplies. There's still some other things that I'm gonna have to get now, and in my budget, I don't even know if I can afford it. I smile when I'm stressed, and I seem happy and excited when I'm stressed. Sometimes. I mean, sometimes I'm genuinely happy, but right now I'm stressed and I'm smiling, and last night I was crying. It's my coping mechanism. So yeah, back to school day. So this is gonna be fun. Tonight I'm just gonna start getting what I can together and ready for him to start school. This is his room that we're in right now. We basically have 2 rooms here. It is only a 2-bedroom place, but these are the only 2 rooms we get. I had to get rid of all my kitchen stuff. I had to get rid of my kitchen table. I had to get rid of my washer and dryer. Like, they wouldn't let me bring anything here. So, I mean, they let me bring stuff, just not a lot of stuff. And when I go to where my dad's house is in a few months, I'll have to pretty much buy stuff if I can afford it. I think he's leaving his washer and dryer for me, so that'll be nice. But anyway, this is supposed to be a back to school video, so let's try and stick to the topic of back to school. Late. All right, let's get ready. While I was trying to get a minute alone to film, somebody decided she was going to mess with Mommy's makeup today.
Hi.
Say hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube.
Hi, Nana. Hi, Nana.
No, that's not Nan. Nan is what they call my mom. So I did give him a new lunch box. Well, not a lunch box, but a box, like a bento box type thing. He only packs. He's very picky about what he eats. So this one has compartments, and it's supposed to be leak proof. And then inside of this opening, there is a fork spoon thing. And then I bought him this new book bag. His old book bag had pockets here that I put his water in, and then it had it on both sides, but this one doesn't have that. He uses this bag when he goes with his dad to put his toys in. So I'll have to take all of that stuff out, and this will be his book bag for school. And there is a school supply list, but since I didn't know where he was going, I didn't actually get the stuff on the list because I didn't know what school he was going to. And each school has their own school supply list. But I do have a lot of like the typical supplies like crayons, colored pencils, markers. So I'll empty this book bag out and go ahead and load up the stuff that is on the list that I have. He needs, I think, some specific kind of binder, and I don't know about notebooks, but I don't have the binder that he needs, so I will have to go out and get that soon. Maybe I'll do that while he's at school on Monday so he can take it Tuesday, or maybe I'll wait and see what his teacher says in case there's anything else that he might need. Sandwich bags. I do have a few extra boxes of sandwich bags, and I know that's on his list. I'll have to check his list and see what's on it. And like I said, we're in between places, so everything is a mess. Everything that me and the kids own is shoved between this room and that room. And my mom still has some of her stuff here too. So that's my mom's dresser. Me and Kimberly share that one. That was my shoe rack that was in our shoe closet. So it's a mess, and I'm trying to get it cleaned up. So let me get together his school supplies. I didn't make it off the floor. I sat down and I was just sitting normal, but my hip feels like it's not in there. I'm getting old. I might have to start like doing yoga or something. I've never tried yoga before. So we just woke up. Today's the first day of school. I'm looking for a picture. So last year I had a family picture that he took to school to help him feel better, like he had his family with him. And I was looking for that, and I can't find it, but when I stood up, I thought I was gonna pass out. My vision just went completely black, and I just stood there hoping that once the black clears up that I'm not on the floor passed out. That was scary. I don't usually get that close to passing out anymore, but I'm so awkward about recording in public, so I'm keeping my phone down. But I dropped Sebastian off for his first day of school. I also had picked up my brother and took him. Now I'm at this medical supply store. I go to church, and my church has been doing some outreach with this hotel thing. So people stay at this hotel that are on low income, and I guess they accept like low income vouchers or something for them to stay at the hotel. We deliver food to them because a lot of them can't afford food. So we drop off food, and there's a guy there who is a veteran, and he needs this wheelchair, but it's like almost $1,000. It's like custom because one of his hips is out or something, so they have to, I don't know, it's customized, it's custom built for him, but he can't afford it, so he's just using this little chair that's uncomfortable to get around. So if I can get a paper from this place that says what he needs and how much it is and a way to pay them directly, then my church will help set up like a GoFundMe and will help to raise the funds to get him this chair. So I'm here hopefully they can give me the paper. I have his phone number and they can contact him if he needs to consent or whatever to us knowing what he needs. But I don't think it'll be an issue. So I got Kimberly with me. We're gonna go in and we're gonna see if we can get the ball rolling on helping this guy get his mobility, I guess. You see it? It's right there.
Right there, Mama. Yeah.
So it is 2 o'clock and I'm gonna be leaving soon-ish to pick up Sebastian from his first day of school. So I have a little surprise for him after school. So a little bit of a backstory. Me and my ex-husband had an apartment together, you know, with our 2 kids. It was a 3-bedroom apartment. So nice, big, spacious. It was great. After he said he was leaving me and he left, I started to foster kittens with the local animal shelter. So I was fostering these kittens. I started with 1 kitten and then I fostered 4. I'm getting a little off track. We ended up foster failing. So we actually adopted 2 of the kittens from our last litter. So we currently have 1 cat and we adopted her 3 years ago. Together, she's mine. She was like a birthday present. I had been wanting to get a pet, and so yeah, little Melody, my cat. So since I had to come here, I wasn't allowed to bring the kittens here. He allowed me to bring my cat that I've had for years, but he would not allow me to bring the new kittens. So my cousin has been holding on to them for me until I can get my living situation figured out. And we haven't seen them since we dropped them off there. So I'm going to surprise Sebastian with going to my cousin's house to see his baby kittens. They're kind of his and Kimberly's, so it's almost like we each have our own cat now. So there's 2 kittens. So the name the shelter gave them was Switz and Minnie. They're the 2 orange ones that were in the litter. It was a litter of 4. I'll insert picture here. We kept the 2 orange ones. And so after school, when I pick him up, I'm going to surprise him and we're going to go see the kittens. Now, he hasn't seen them. We moved here almost a month ago, so it's been almost a month since he's seen his kittens. And they were kind of like, I thought about trying to at least get one of them registered as an ESA, an emotional support animal for him for his autism and just with everything going on. And I was hoping that I could do that because he actually did start doing a lot better. He actually, after his dad left, he finally started sleeping in his own room again once he had those kittens in there. So, yeah, he really misses them and he talks about them all the time. So, he should be pretty excited. So, we'll go pick him up from school soon and we will head over to my cousin's house and go see our babies. I don't know if I'll record too much just because that's like her house, and so I don't know if I'll get too much video, but I might try and take some pictures. Let's go pick up Sebastian. You wanna say hi, baby? Kimberly, say hi, YouTube.